I gotta get this fixed. I went live too soon. Sorry on the recording. All right. I think we are ready to go. You're going to have to give me a couple of minutes to get my one other thing organized. Sorry about that. Got too much that I'm thinking about this morning. Maybe I could get a sound check and video and let me know that everybody sees me and hears me. Well, you don't see me, thank goodness, but that you can see my screen with the Forex Factory news up on it. That would be great. Amazing. While I finish preparing for today. So how's everybody doing today? Kind of slow day out there. Not really many trend trades to be had. Mostly, what's up? Mostly some pullbacks in trend today, right? Dollar strength is sort of happening across the board. Everything I planned out this morning for my trading didn't really happen because the continuation stuff didn't really present itself yet. So everything's moving back against its trend, and we'll see if that remains the case. You know, if it'll continue to move back, or if it will break out or break up or break something and switch directions, right? Because right now it's overwhelmingly dollar negative across the board. So we're gonna have to see if that continues. So I have a few more pairs on here today than we normally go over. I don't think that'll bug anybody, but I've just started to pay attention to a few more of the crosses just to sort of wrap my head around some stuff. So, but we'll only set levels trades on the stuff that we normally set on. So I've been trying to the situation with ATC has put me in kind of a crappy spot that I'm not super excited about. And I may have to be looking around for new brokers or new ideas. I'm not a huge fan of FXCM and their MT4 platform. I've had me and a lot of people that I've known and talked to have had a lot of problems with it. Basically, news time and some of the other situations there. So it's one of those things where I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, guys. You know, part of me's like, you know what, I'm going to go work at McDonald's, and part of me's like, no, you know what, put in the work, find a good broker, find something you like, go search it all out again and vet it and blah blah blah. But I'm running out of options. I mean, as a US client, I only got like 3 options now, and none of them are really attractive to me. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go from here. So I'll let you guys know when I know, but that's kind of the situation right now. So I've been doing a lot of thinking over the weekend about where the heck am I going in life. And Ben said that he had a room available for me over in the UK. So who knows, maybe I'll just go hang out over there. I'm just kidding. I did invite myself over just now, Ben, just in case you missed it. Okay, let's get into what we're looking at this week. All right, everybody's here. Everybody can hear me. It sounds like so. Let's get to work. Today we have some red tag news. This is another tag team week on central bank crap that I'm not really looking forward to in terms of levels trades. Okay, I think we talked about it on Friday in the wrap up, but I want to oh man. Oh dude, that's funny. Oh, right in the middle of, oh, sorry everyone. Ben, that was funny, bro. So we have the central bank tag team again this week, right? We've got a BOJ press conference tonight, and monetary statement. Okay, so who knows? Who knows what those guys are going to do, right? That could be really interesting. Dollar yen has been relatively range bound and ugly ever since. Ever since last week. So I gotta close the chat. I'm just gonna laugh every time I look over at that. So tonight could be highly volatile in the JPY pairs. So be aware of that. Dollar news tomorrow morning, retail sales and PPI. Not as big a mover. Milk's going to move New Zealand, in some senses. But the big one is going to be going into Wednesday. We're going to have FOMC statement and presser. Okay, so that's going to be a big one. And then the next morning we have pound doing the same thing. So lots and lots and lots of news this week, guys. It's really tough to get strongly on board with some of these. I mean, if you wanted to, like I said last week, if we wanted to pay attention more to euro crosses that didn't take into account dollar or pound or yen, okay, if we wanted to focus on, say, euro AUD or euro New Zealand possibly, euro CAD could be a good one. The only thing that I would say about that is that you're kind of dealing with, CAD strength. So it's an appreciating currency versus euro weakness, which is an appreciating currency. I'm not really sure how that's all going to play out. So euro CAD might not be the best one, but I am going to look to stay away from dollar, from pound, and from yen today until after they announce, because it's just freaking loaded with news this week. Okay, I mean this is a heavy hitter. This is a heavy hitter of a week. So we'll take a look around the horn. Let's just take a look at risk. S&P hasn't done much at all today. I mean, it's basically flat. We're down 10 cents. Is that what I'm seeing? Amazing. Not even worth looking at. Let's check out gold. Gold's making its move down. Okay, but you're going to run into some problems with gold. Okay, I mean it's still a bullish move. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Okay, and probably some technicians would look at this and say it's flag pattern that would want to break out. Okay, so I'm not necessarily ruling out gold going higher here. If it breaks out of the bottom of this, with force, then you could start thinking about gold reversing. But right now it's not reversing; it's a pullback. Okay, just like a lot of the other stuff that we're seeing, it's a pullback. See what DXY is doing. Dollar weakness. Boss is saying down, but we're at fair value, and it's just trying to kind of hang around fair value here. So DXY is not going to really clue us into anything. These are all daily charts, by the way. If I didn't say that, I'm just trying to get big picture stuff going into the beginning of the week here. Oil had a pretty nice move down. Again, sort of like oil, it hasn't done what it needs to do to actually say, hey, I'm going down now. It's getting closer, but it's not quite there yet. Okay, and this is a traditional like spike up move. You know, trap as many shorts and get as many people buying as they possibly can, and then run it back down. I have no doubt in my mind that oil's going back down. Okay, there's all this news out today about how all the production freezes and all that crap. Nobody can agree to do them, so it looks like production's going to be. Oh, excuse me. Production is going to be status quo for the foreseeable future, and that's not going to bode well for oil. Okay, oil's, you know, I posted a thing in the announcements, or I retweeted something that was talking about. Hold on one second. Sorry, more kids stuff. So oil looks like it's wanting to resume the position and start heading back down. It isn't a daily CT here that's unsatisfied. So could it still go up? Absolutely. Okay, it's still a possibility. But I would say with this look here that you're going to see some oil weakness coming into the market this week. I think that's all we'll look at over here. Let's check out pairs real quick. I changed up the look a little bit. Don't worry about it. It's all the same stuff. Maybe. What is all this stuff? All right. So Euro, I think that we're getting to the point where Euro could be interesting. All right. I think that it's hard to get on board with it right now, but now that it's touched the 20, this is my problem, right? I kind of want to be a buyer of Euro. Oh, new platform. Ugly fib. Crap. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it right now. So basically, okay, I want to be a buyer of this, but if I fib this bigger look, okay, the 382 is down in here, so I'm not quite there yet. I would like it to get down there, and we may set a fib on this, but if not, okay, if this makes another move up, we can start fibbing and taking advantage of this on the actual move up. Okay, I'm not in any hurry, but at the same time, I do want to be able to take advantage of that when it happens. Okay. Pound, basically coming back to fair value. Not a lot to do there. No levels trades whatsoever to speak of. Okay. Dollar yen, ugly and flat. Okay, we're staying away from this one with the BOJ tonight. I'm not gonna put myself in a position to get screwed by them again. Odd. Okay, odd is odd's in an interesting spot. All right, if we were, let's see if we can still get something in on this. Oh, you suck so bad. Sorry, I am not you. It's my Fibonacci's. Switch platforms and everything. Just work that for right now. 382-618. Okay, we could still set a 618 fib on this. But it's dollar pair going into FOMC. Guys, set it if you want to. In all honesty, I'm staying the frick out of the way of central banks this week. Okay, as good as that trade looks, I just have no desire to do the FOM or the Yeah, the FOMC central bank crap this week. Not going to do it. I'm just going to resign myself that I'm done trading dollar until after Wednesday. I mean, so what? After Wednesday, right? Not quite not quite the look we're looking for here. So New Zealand doesn't have much for us. Dollar CAD. This one could have been possibility. Okay, CAD probably looks like the strongest central bank out there after last week. Go figure with all the oil crap. But with oil moving back down, or potentially moving back down, CAD hopefully will find a little bit of weakness, and dollar CAD can find a little bit of strength. But again, going into FOMC, I'm just not really comfortable doing that. So I'm gonna have to hold off on that one as well. Pound odd. This one's starting to look like it wants to reverse to me. Okay, this one's starting to look like it wants to. This would be structure right now that you wouldn't want taken. Okay, that would be a place. So if and again, it's going to be a little bit hard to even trade these crosses this week, because if odd skyrockets because of dollar weakness, okay, because Fed comes out and says, hey, we're just kidding, we're not going to raise rates, then GA is probably going to take a dive, okay. But the only thing is that would also include pound strength. So is this thing just going to fizzle? I don't know. I am hell bent on staying out of the way of central banks this week, okay. Euro pound. Sorry about the template problems, guys. I do want to start using more of that template, but I'm not going to do it today. Euro pound's just ugly, sitting at fair value. Moving averages are all spaghetti. It's not the look that we want to see. Okay, and then odd New Zealand. This one's still giving a great look. And I put this fib on last week, but I didn't trade it. Okay, I gave that idea last week, the 382 right there. Or maybe it was, I think it was right there actually. That was the idea last week. Now we got to wait and let this break structure and try and get into it again. Okay, so no levels today. I'm I hope everybody gets it, but all the central bank crap, I am not willing to be in a position where I'm inflexible and unable to move positions around or actually trade, and just be stuck in level stuff. Okay, last time BOJ talked, UJ spiked 100 and something thousand million pips, and then destroyed my stop. And the last time Euro, the ECB spoke last week, Euro spiked 100 billion pips and screwed my stops on some great trades. So not willing to do it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 50 times, you should stop trading. So we'll take it easy this week. Let the central banks work through, get some direction, and go for it, guys. But I'm just not willing to do it. So hope that makes sense. Any questions today? Otherwise, that's all I got for today in terms of levels, and we'll see how everything progresses. All right, guys, got to head out. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks.